go to class. What causes germination on the roads?
Poor roads.
Poor
roads can cause the germination in the roads.
Have you ever heard of the word germination?
Yeah.
What causes germination on the roads?
Small roads. We have government build Passover. Even in Chibuye, in town, many we have many cars by the small roads.
Yes. So what causes germination on the roads?
Parking on the way. Most people they are parking on the way. They make they squeeze the roads. Yes.
What is germination?
Germination is a lot of jam in the roads. There's a lot of jams in the roads.
What causes germination on the roads?
Poor construction of the roads and poor management for these people who are managing the roads. Yeah.
What is germination?
Germination? It's congestion of cars.
It's called what?
It is called germination.
So what causes germination?
Maybe more cars because we have many cars and the roads are small. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the word germination?
I know about it.
What causes germination on the roads?
Germination, not germination, it's jam.
So what causes it on the road?
The main problem is, nowadays the roads are not enough. Even the way they constructed them, they are narrow. They can't afford to transport the cars, at the same time the border, even the pedestrians.
Have you ever heard of the word germination? What is germination?
Germination is a moving soil. It's a moving soil.
So what causes germination on the roads?
What causes germination on the road? Overloading. Overloading. Overloading plus moving water. Yeah.
So what should the government do to avoid germination?
It should advise people, some of us, to leave cars at home. Drive them at weekend. That's what they're supposed to do.
So have you ever studied about germination?
Yeah.
In which subject?
That's in primary. It was SST.
Okay.
And in secondary, that is geography.
That's where you studied?
Yeah.
You studied what?
Germination, of course.
Okay, boss, thank you. A person born in Uganda is a Ugandan, not so? What about a person born in England?
In England ni. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You said what?
Ingirandi.
So what should the government do to control germination?
Should the government will interact with the people who construct the roads so that we can avoid those jams in the road.
We can avoid
those jams on the road.
Have you ever studied about germination?
I ever studied.
In which subject do we find germination?
SST.
What should the government do to avoid or to control germination?
I think they have to bring out such kind of solution, or they have to find out problems, or finally have to find out the solution which can even goes away that very problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is germination?
Is the transfer of pollen grains from anther heads to the stigma.
So what causes germination?
I think germination it caused by the moment of time. What if the how can I call it? The plants. What if the plants meets the time of flowering, then after flowering they germinate by using those insects, those small insects and whatever wind and whatever animals.
So what should the government do to avoid germination?
To avoid germination? What if it avoids germination? What comes next? I don't know.
Is germination good or bad?
I think to my side, it is good.
Why?
Just because it doesn't bring out what you call jam.
Okay.
That one, it can be an indication indicating that there's nothing like a jam. That indicating that the thing is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you prefer germination during rainy season or dry season?
Dry season, because rainy season we don't work. We almost even go away. The water can even take us away. Yeah.
Did you study about germination?
Yes, I know that word.
In primary or secondary?
In primary.
Germination, you studied it from which subject?
In science.
So what is germination?
Germination is to watch is the removing of soil and many waters in the town. That's it.
A person born in Uganda is a Ugandan.
Yeah.
What about a person born in England?
Is the England is? Is the England? Is the England? Is the England?
England.
Yeah.
What should the government do to control germination on the roads?
Build Passover every on the roads, Chiwe roads, Kampala roads, everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is germination?
Germination is the jam of the car and the motorcycle on the road. Yeah.
It's called
germination.
So what should the government do to avoid germination on the road?
Is to bring traffic jam. Yeah. That is it. To bring traffic jam plus gun is yeah. Then it's plus camera.
Do you prefer germination during rainy season or dry season?
I prefer in rainy season.
Why?
Because the customers in rainy season can't move on roads, but in dry season, customers they can come and buy our things.
Have you ever caused germination?
Yes, I can agree with you. I can agree. When I'm drunk, I'm old man. When I'm drunk, when I cross the road, that is a what?
That is germination.
That's the germination. But the taxes.